What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video of chat application development series in Android Studio. Till now we have implemented login features and chat features in our application, so we can search for the user, we can click on it and we can start chatting. We are able to send the message, we are able to receive the message in another emulator. Now in this video we will implement chat screen where we will have all the recent chats we have done. We don't have to go to search again and start searching the user. We have to come to this screen and we can access the recent chat. So let's get started. Let's close all of this and let's open our chat fragment. So in this fragment we are going to work. So let's go to fragment chat layout, click on split, and we have this. Now we just have to do one thing here. We have to just remove this text view and add a recycler view. Width will be match parent, height will be wrap content, give some ID to recycler view. It will be recycler view, let's say recycler view. That's it. We are done with our fragment chat layout. Close it. Now in chat fragment we have to initialize. First thing will be our recycler view. So in activities we have onCreate method and we can access this recycler view from find viewer ID. But here we can't do that because it is a fragment. So before returning this view, we will assign this view to our view and return it. Now before returning we have access to view. So from here we can say like recycler view equals to view.findViewById r.id.recyclerView. In this way we have access to the layout file and we have assigned to recycler view. Now we have to set up the recycler view. So set up recycler view. So for recycler view, as we know, we have to create an adapter and we have to create a layout. This thing we have done already, so we will do it fast. So we will copy from one of those. Let's go to this search user recycler row, which will look similar to this. So I will copy from this and I will create a new layout that will be recent chat recycler row. So this will be our recent chat recycler row, and split, paste all the code. So here we have this recent chat recycler row. From here what we need to change, profile picture let it be, and this text username text will be username text. This phone text will be, instead of phone's text, it will be last message text. So last message text. So we will have username and last message, and also we can add time over here so that we can see the timestamp. So for that I will make this text view under a relative layout. Width will be match parent, height will be wrap content. I will cut this and paste it over here, and I will add another text view from this. I will copy this, paste it here. It will be last message time text, and I will move it to parent and true. So here it will go and show the time. So we are using Android text over here. So first it will show this text and later it will show our original text. So we don't have to use this. If we want to see in the layout, we can use tools text. So you can use tool text. If you want to see in the layout as demo text like this, you can use tool text. So here also we can say tools text. Here also we can say tools text, so that it will not visible on the phone but it will visible only in the layout over here. So we will give margin end to this about 10 dp. So that's it. Our recent chat recycler row is also done. We can close this both row. Now we are done with the layout. We need an adapter. So we have this chat recycler adapter where we have chat message model as the model. We have search user adapter where we have user model as the model. But in this recent chat things, we need chat room model because we have list of chat rooms where we have start the chat. So that's why we need chat room model in this adapter. So let's create one adapter which will be recent chat recycler adapter. Create this. I will go to search user recycler adapter, copy everything and paste it over here. This we are doing because we have done it 2 times already. So we can paste it, but we have to change lot of things. So don't make mistake while changing the things. So in recent chat recycler adapter.java, we have to make the class name also same. So wherever it is search user recycler adapter in this class, we have to change it to recent chat recycler adapter. So you can click on Ctrl R so that we can replace search user recycler adapter with recent chat recycler adapter. You can click on replace all. So one thing is replaced. Another thing is user model instead of user model. Control R, we will use chat room model, replace all, and we have this user model view holder. So this also will replace. Control R, this will be chat room model view holder, replace all. So we have done with the replace things. Here what we have to do is we can remove this onBind view holder, we will write by ourselves, and in onCreate view holder, this layout we have to pass recent chat recycler view over here, and here we have changed something. First thing will be last message text, another we have last message time, and username and profile picture we have. So here message text, last message text equals to r.last message text, and last message time is equal to last message time text. So in this way we are done with this view holder class, we are done with onCreate. Now just we need to work with onBind view holder. So we'll do it in some time, but before that come to this chat fragment and we have to set up RecyclerView. So to set up we can check our code from search user activity. So here we have done the setup of RecyclerView, so we can copy code from here. Let's copy this setup RecyclerView and on start, on stop and on resume method, everything. And in our chat fragment we can paste it below this onCreateView method. So we have pasted it. In fragment we have this onStart method as public, so I'll set it to public. OnStop also, onResume also. So we have to create the adapter object. Here it will be recent chat recycler adapter. So in setup RecyclerView, if we come, this query will be changed. This user model will be chat room model. Here it will be chat room model. Here also chat room model. And here it will be recent chat recycler adapter. Context will pass in some time and other thing will be same. The method name we will change it to setup RecyclerView, and we don't need any search term over here. Now we need context. We can say get context. Here also get context. Now we need query. So query will be, if you check the backend Firebase where we have chat rooms and we have this chat room ID as a document, and inside that we have this document where we have chat room ID, last message sender ID, last message timestamp and user IDs. So these user IDs are important because these are the user ID of those who are chatting. So one will be our user ID, another will be another user ID. So we will access only those user ID which has our user ID. So in query what we will do, so we have this user collection reference. In the same way we will go to Firebase util, we will create collection reference all chat room collection reference. So it will return all the chat room collection. So return Firebase firestore.getInstance.collection will be chat rooms. That's it. Go back to the fragment, all chat room collection reference. In all chat room collection reference, we'll remove this and we'll check where array contains. So this user ID is an array where array contains our ID. So that means where array contains, check on user IDs, array contains Firebase util dot current user ID. If it contains my user ID, that will be my chat room, and we will order it by last message timestamp so that latest chat will become at top. So query dot direction dot descending. So we will order by descending so that latest chat will come at top. So we are done with our chat fragment class. Now let's go to our adapter class, recent chat recycler adapter. Here onBind view holder is required. So we have to set everything in these text views. So first thing we will set is username. So how to get the username from chat room model? As you can see in chat room model, we don't have any username. So how we will get another user username? So we'll get that from the ID. Since we have stored the ID, from this ID we can get the user's information from here. So with this ID we can get user information, that is test user 2, from the ID of it. So let's get the ID of another user first. So in this user IDs we have our ID and another user ID. So let's get another user ID. So first thing we will get the another user ID. So go to Firebase util and create another static method. That will be document reference. We will give the name get other user from chat room model. We will say other user from chat room. So here we will pass the list of that user IDs. So user IDs, we can import this list, and now what we will do is we will check the user ID. If user IDs, we know we have 2 user IDs in this array. So let's check for first. If user IDs dot get 0 first element equals to Firebase util dot current user ID. If first element is our user ID, then second user ID is the other user. So we have to return the document reference of other user, from where we can get, we have this all user collection reference. You can see all user collection reference. So from there, all user collection reference dot document ID will be user IDs dot get 1. That means second element. So we will send it as a return. This will return the document that is user of second user. Else, if first element is not our user, that means first element is other user. So we'll do copy, paste, we can send 0. So that means this method will return the user ID of other user. Go to this recent chat recycler adapter. Here first we will get Firebase util dot get other user from chat room, which will take model dot get user IDs dot get dot add on complete listener, new on complete listener. So once we get the other user, we can replace it with lambda. Go here and alt enter, replace with lambda. Now here we will get the other users. If task is successful, then we will do user model other user model equals to tasks dot get result dot to object user model dot class. So in this way we will get other user. In this other user model we have everything like username. So now we can set holder dot username text dot set text other user model dot get username. So we have set the username. Now second thing is we have to set the message. So last message we have to set. So dot last message text dot set text, it will be last message. So what is the last message? From where we will get this last message? Since we have this chat room model where we don't have any last message, we have only last message sender ID, last message timestamp, and user IDs and chat room ID. We don't have last message. So one thing we have to change is every time when we send the message, we have to add message over here also, so that we can access that last message and show in the UI. So one thing we'll change. Let's close all this. Let's go to chat activity where we are sending the message. Here we are sending the message. We are setting last message timestamp. We are setting last message sender ID. Now one more thing we will add, last message. What will be the message? So go to chat room model. Here add string last message and go down here and create getter setter for this. Generate getter setter for last message. Okay, that's it. Come to chat activity. Here we will set chat room model dot set last message. Message will be this message sent by the user. So message. So we have added the last message over here. We can save it. Go to here. Here we will get message from this chat room model. So model dot get last message. We have set the username. We have set last message. Now need to set the time. It will be last message time dot set text. What time we will set? So time will be model dot get last message timestamp. So it is timestamp, so we can set it to toString. Let's save it and let's run it how it is working. So click on run. So as you can see over here, we have the username testuser1 in chats fragment. We have the time, but it is in strings format because this is timestamp, and we don't have any last message. Since we don't have any last message over here, we have just now implemented, we have not added any message to the last message. That's why we don't have last message. But this timestamp we have to make it to readable. So first let's do that. Go to Firebase util and create another method which will return string time. So timestamp to string. So it will take timestamp as timestamp and return as string. So to return as a string, we will use simple date format. So return new simple date format. We will use simple date format. So pattern will be HHMM dot format. The date will be timestamp dot to date. So it will return the hour and minute. We have to make it static method so that we can call from everywhere. Now go to adapter, and before setting the text, what we will do, Firebase util dot timestamp to string. Here we will pass model dot get last message timestamp. So this will set the time correct. Let's run it and test it. As you can see, we have time over here, we have username over here, but we don't have any last message because we have not sent any last message. On click of this also will not work, but before that let's send the message so that we can get last message from now on. Good morning, let's send it. We have sent the message. Go to the backend and see now there is last message also. So we have added this last message. Go back. Now in Fragment, as you can see, we have this good morning as a last message. We have time also, we have username also. So as you can see over here, this message is sent by me, not by test user 1. So this message is sent by me, but here is no any indicator that this is sent by me. So we will add you over here so that we will get to know that if I send the message, this is sent by me, otherwise it is sent by other user. So what we will do here, so after this we will check, we'll add a boolean over here. We'll create a boolean that will be last message sent by me equals to, we'll check model dot get last message sender ID if sender ID is equals to Firebase util dot current user ID. If I am the sender, then it is true, otherwise it will be false. So if it is true, in last message text only we will change if last message sent by me. If last message is sent by me, I will copy this, paste it over here. It will be you, that means you have sent the message. We'll concatenate like this, else it will be same thing. Now let's run it and check. As you can see, it is you because I have sent the message. Now on click of this, we have to go to the chat screen. Like in search, we are clicking on it and we are going to the chat screen. So let's do that. We have to set on click listener over here. After doing everything, what we will do, holder dot, also we can check from this recycler adapter, search user recycler adapter, here holder dot item view dot on click listener. We can copy this same, we can paste it over here because it is the same thing. Here pass user model as intent, that other user model will be this other user model. So other user model will be this one. Run it. So this is our recent chat. Click on it, it will open the chat. If I send again, why you are not replying? If I send this, if I go, the app crashed when we click on back button. So what we have to do is here if we see in the log cat over here, somewhere it is saying the query required an index, you can create it here. So we have to create the index for the query. We have added the query over here. This query requires an index. So it is saying you can create it here. It has given the link also. So you can copy this link, go to backend and you can paste it over here. So it will open this page. So you will reach here. If it doesn't show some dialog, you can reload again. It will show the dialog to create or update the index. So it will automatically do everything. We just have to save it. Save it. It will take some time to build. Until it is enabled, you can't do anything. So let's wait for that. So as you can see, after 2-3 minutes it is enabled now. So let's go to the project and run again. Now we should not see that exception message. Click on it. If I click on back, so our app is again crashing. So this is something different. So we have to do is in onResume method, we are again start the listening. So instead of start listening, what we have to do is we have to do notify dataset change, then restart it. Now if you click it back, so it will not happen anything now. Now app is running fine. If we send message back, we can see this. So now let's run it on another emulator and see how it is reacting. So I'll run it emulator 1 also. So we have these two emulators. This is logged in with test user 2. This is logged in with test user 1. From test user 2, we will send message to 1. Hi test user 1. Immediately you can see hi test user 1 over here. So if I go here and you can see this latest message are loaded. So hi test user 2, you can see message over here. So everything is working fine. Recent chats are also there. So if you chat with more than one person, it will come over here. So that's all for this video. In next video, we'll design this profile screen where we can edit the username and update the username, and also we'll update the profile picture of the user using Firebase storage. So if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. If you have any doubts and queries, please comment below. I will reply for you. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button before going. See you in the next video. Bye bye.